Section 7.2 Arithmetic Sequence and Series. Arithmetic sequence. In an arithmetic sequence, any term other than the first term can be found by adding the same number to its preceding term. For example, the sequence 1, 5, 9, 13, and 17 is arithmetic because adding 4 to any term produces the next term. So you could try 1 plus 4, you're going to get the 5. 5 plus 4, you're going to get the 9. 9 plus 4, you're going to get the 13. And we call this is going to be the arithmetic sequence. When you're adding 4 to get the next term, and we call this is going to be the common difference. And then we're going to let D equal to the common difference. So you could think about it. It will be just an plus 1 equal to an plus D. So if I want to find the second term, okay, when n equal to 1, I do have a a2 equal to a1 plus d. Okay, a1 will be 1 plus d, which is going to be 4. So you could finding the term, adding the common difference with the previous term. Finding the common difference of d. If I give you guys the arithmetic sequence, how can you find the d? You could do a1 is equal to 20. So the difference will be a2 minus a1. Okay, so plug it in. a2 will be 13 minus 20, which is going to be negative 7. You always double check all of them. So 6 minus 13, that is also equal to negative 7. Or negative 1 minus 6, that is also equal to negative 7. Finding terms given a1 and d. Find the first 5 terms for each arithmetic sequence. You know the first term is going to be negative 14 and the common difference is going to be 6. So how can you get the second term? We're going to use a1 plus the d, that will be equal to a2, right? So negative 14 plus 6, which is going to be negative 8. Do the same thing. a3 will be a2 plus 6. That will be equal to a3. Okay, so keep doing on that. You're going to find out this is going to be the arithmetic sequence with the first term, negative 14, and the d will be equal to 6. Try one more. You know the first term, so add the d to find the second term. Once you get the second term, you're going to add the d to find the third term. Okay, check your work. First term, adding the d to get the second term. Second term, adding the d, you get the third term. If a1 is the first term of an arithmetic sequence and d is the common difference, then the terms of the sequence are given as follows. So a1 equal to a1, and then a2 will be a1 plus d. So a3 will be equal to a2 plus d, right? And then we're going to plug in this guy here. So we're going to find out a3 equal to a1 plus 2d. Keep going on it. a4 equal to a1 plus 3d. One more, a1, that will be plus a5, that will be equal to a1 plus 4d. Okay, so by this pattern, you're gonna see a2 will be a1 plus 1d. a3 will be equal a1 plus 2d. When this is a 3, this is gonna be 2. This is 4, this is gonna be 3, right? So we could think about it, the general term will be an equal to a1 plus n minus 1d here. And I need you guys highlight this formula. Okay, this is gonna be the general term of an for the arithmetic sequence. Okay, memorize the formula. a1 plus n minus 1 times d. Okay, for example, a16 and Example 3. Find A16 and AN for the arithmetic sequence. Okay, remember arithmetic sequence. So we're gonna write down the difference. What is the difference here? You could use 20 minus 23 or 17 minus 20. So that will be equal to -3. Okay, right? And then write down the general term. And we want to find A16, right? A16. So we're gonna plug in n equal to 16 here. And A1, that will be equal to 23. And then 16 minus 1, which is a 15, times the d, which is gonna be -3. Calculate it. You're gonna get -22. Okay, now we are looking for the AN, the general term. Okay, so plug it in A1 and then the difference d, -3. Okay, distribute the -3 and then combine the 9 terms. You should get -3n plus 26. That will be the general term. Okay, example 4. Find A10 and AN for the arithmetic sequence, having A4 equal to 18 and A5 equal to 22. Okay, so since this is A5, this is A4. So we could subtract it to find out the difference, right? Okay, and then we have the general term here. We already know A5, that will be equal to 22. So let's plug in n equal to 5 here. And this guy gonna be equal to 22. Alright, this is given. A5 equal to 22 here. Okay, let's simplify it. This is gonna be 4 times 4, which is gonna be 16. Subtract it, you're gonna get the A1 equal to 6. Okay, now we want to find the A10. So plug it in. A1 equal to 6. And then the difference is gonna be equal to 4. So you should get A10 equal to 42. Okay. AN, general formula. So simplify it. Distribute the 4n minus 4. Let's combine the 9 terms. So that will be 4n plus 2. You could double check your work, okay? When n equal to 4, so 4 times 4, 16. 16 plus 2, which is going to be 18. So we get the correct answer. Okay, example 5. Suppose that an arithmetic sequence has A6 equal to 9 and A15 equal to -36. Find A1. Okay, we want to know what is the first term. So write down the general formula. We do have these two information. We're gonna plug it in. First, plug in n equal to 6 here. Simplify it. And we know A6 is going to be equal to 9. So we do have a first equation. A1 plus 5d equal to 9. And then we do have a second information here. When n equal to 15, A15 equal to -36. So plug into the general form again. Okay, equal to -36. Okay, now you do have a 2 equation and 2 variable. So let's try to calculate it. We're gonna using the elimination method. Okay, we're gonna use A6 minus A15 here. So the A1, you're gonna cancel out 5 minus 14, which is gonna be -9. And this is a 9 minus -36, so it's gonna be positive. And then D divided by -9 for the whole equation. Okay, once you find out what is your d, you're gonna plug into this equation. find out what is your A1 here. Simplify it. You're gonna get A1 equal to 34. Okay, sum of the first n terms of an arithmetic sequence. Now, after we know how to find the A1, the D, and also the general term, now we want to find out sum of the first n terms of the arithmetic sequence. And then we do have the formula. If you want to find the partial sum, the first n terms, you're gonna do n over 2 times A1 plus AN. Okay, highlight this formula. And then remember, we do have the general term equation here, right? The AN equal to A1 plus N minus 1 times D. You could plug it into this guy. Plug in AN with the general term here. And then let's combine the 9 terms. This is a 2A1. Okay, so this is gonna be your new formula. If you want to find sum of the first n terms, feel free to use this formula. You just need to know the A1 and also the D. Okay, try this example. Evaluate S21 for the arithmetic sequence. So when you know the arithmetic sequence, first write it down. What is your difference? 44 minus 48, which is going to be negative 4. And then we have the partial sum formula. We want to find S21. So plug in n equal to 21 here. And then A1, that will be your 48. The difference is going to be negative 4. Okay, plug it in. Simplify it. Okay, multiply it before you do the addition here. You should get S21 equal to 168. Okay, B. Use a formula of Sn to evaluate the sum of the first 200 positive integers. So the first 200 positive integers will be the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4 until 200. So 1, that will be your first term. And then the n, an, that will be 200. And then n equal to 200 also. So you could use this formula. First term plus the last term times number of the terms and then divided by 2. Plug it in, you're gonna get 20,100. Okay, another example. The sum of the first 15 terms of an arithmetic sequence is 345. If A15 equal to 65, find A1 and D. So we know S15, okay, n equal to 15, is equal to 345, okay? So we plug it in, equal to 345. And then you know the last term, A15 is going to be 65 already. So now I want you guys to find out the A1 and the D. Okay, here you're going to be multiplied by 2 for both sides, divided by 15 for both sides, and then subtract the 65. You should get negative 19. And then we want to find the D, the common difference. So we could use the general term an equal to A1 plus n minus 1 times D. Okay, so A1 will be equal to negative 19. And this is what we're looking for the D. That will be equal to 65. Combine the 9 terms, you're gonna get D equal to 6. Okay, evaluate each sum. So in here, we could plug it in I equal to 5, I equal to 6, I equal to 7 until equal to I equal to 12, and then add it all up. Okay, but think about it. This is the sum of an arithmetic sequence. We do have the difference D equal to 5, and then the A1 that would be equal to 15. Okay, you can see 15, this is going to be your A1, and then you subtract it, you're going to get the D, you subtract it, and then you subtract it, 20 minus 15, you're going to get a 5. 25 minus 20, you're going to get the 5. So you know this is going to be arithmetic sequence. So you're going to count how many terms do we have in here. We have starting from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that would be 8 terms. So we could use the partial sum formula. Okay, 8 terms. So S of 8 equal to 8 over 2. And then 2 times the first term, which is going to be 15. And minus 1 times the D. D will be 5 here. So plug it in. Simplify it, you're going to get 260. Okay, try this one. Same idea, right? Listen out. You're gonna see this is the arithmetic sequence with the first term equal to -2. The difference that will be -4 minus -2. So which is gonna be -2 also. And then you're gonna count from 5 to 10 how many terms? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, you do have 6 terms here. So use the partial sum formula. S of 6, A1 will be -2. D is also -2. Plug it in. So you should get -42. That's it.